Hello everybody, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 with Virtual Farmer Ken Bob. Well, again, we are on the new frontier map, and we are working on building our own dairy farm. If you were with me for the first video where we were kind of going over the build and kind of showing some intentions and things that we were wanting to do, you'll recall we had accepted 2 harvesting contracts, one being up in the northern section here on field 4, and then the other one right here to our left. We're going to go ahead and run up and catch that top one first. That way we can just work our way back towards the pad, I guess you could call it, since we don't really have a farm yet. But I did, speaking of not having a farm yet, I did kind of do some looking around and a little bit of experimenting. I want to buy a certain plot of land because it's got a waterfall. And if I remember before we end this particular episode today, I'm going to take everybody up there. Oops, I got to unfold everything. Not that. I need to unfold the harvester. Combine. But yeah, we'll go look at that here in just a little bit, but for now let's get this contract underway and get some wheat, and then we'll also do some straw. Oh man, I missed a couple spots there, but yeah, let's see if I can do this without making too many messes. Yeah, we're missing quite a bit here, so I'm gonna have to go back over this. I can't leave all that there. But anyhow, so we'll go ahead and get this these couple fields done up, and we'll be back with you here in just a little bit. Okay, there's that field, and since this next field's just pretty much going to be the same thing, I don't think we need to record that. It, get a little bit redundant here on what we're doing, but I'm trying to make it interesting for everyone. I mean, there is some actual things that I got to get done, but most things don't actually need to be recorded because it's just repeating one thing after another. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this field harvested, and then I'll probably go ahead and get the baling done up on this field and the other field. And once we're done with that, we'll come back and we'll go look at that other land, the land that I was talking about, that I'd kind of like to start off with. And I'll just see you when we get to that point. Okay, here we are. We're unloading what we just harvested. Both of those fields fit into one tank on the harvester. So we'll just load all that up here on the trailer. And it just occurred to me, I mentioned that we were going to get some baling done, and we don't have a baler. So I thought I'd go ahead and jump back in here real quick. And oh, that's a square baler. I want round. But something else I kind of messed around a little bit with was kind of checking out some equipment, and I'm kind of thinking I like all the Pottinger. I think that's how you say it, Pottinger. I'm not sure, but I'm kind of partial to all of their equipment. I kind of like what it looks like, and I know it might be a little boring to some, but since I can't see real well, and like dark colors and light colors, if there's like dark on dark or light on light, I can't really see the differences. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this white. I typically like black or green, that's something different. But since I can't really see it too well, I'm gonna have to keep it white so that it contrasts. So anyhow, we'll go ahead and fold this up, and then we're gonna run that wheat and get it sold, and then we'll come back and do some baling. So let's run up to the store here. I'm gonna drop that header, fold the harvester back up, mainly so that pipe's not sticking out. And let's run this over here. I guess pick the header back up so we're not scraping it across the ground. But let's park it over here so that in case we do buy any more equipment, we're not parked in the place where it puts everything out that you buy. Alright, jump out of here. And I saw something, and I'm wondering, let me go in here to my menu. And this may be more than people care to see, but I saw a deal on settings. Don't remember where I saw it. It's supposed to get rid of blinking warnings. Must be on additional settings. There it is right there. So let's turn that off. And let's see if that changes. Where it doesn't tell us, hey, look at that. I'm sitting here pressing the accelerator and all that, and I'm not getting that blinking warning. So good. I mean, it's going to be a issue if I'm sitting here trying to start the tractor and I think it's running and it won't move. And I'll be like, why in the world won't this thing move? But I don't know. I don't like getting those notices on my screen like that. It's kind of one of those preference things. Okay, we got those two finished up. We're not gonna collect them yet. Did I collect them already? I don't think so. I sure did. Oh no, I didn't. I don't know what's going on in my mind. But anyways, I don't want to collect them yet. I want to get that straw. And here I was thinking I'd already done messed up. But let's run this back over to the pad and we'll grab that baler and get out here and get that done before I forget and collect it. Alright, here we are back at the field 4 I believe it is. And I need to go in here and turn the bale wrapper off. I don't know if it would wrap straw, but I don't want it to take it. I don't want to take a chance on it doing that. And I'm gonna change the bale size. I think it's 180. Yeah, 180. Oh, I keep passing it. So we'll get this going here, and then let's turn this on and get ready to drop it. I don't really need to right now because this isn't that big of a field, but normally I'll run GPS or steering assist, I guess they call it now. I would run that normally to keep from having to sit here and hold the steering wheel the whole time it's going up and down the rows. But since it's not that big of a field, we'll just do this by hand here. And of course I do have the extra wide pickup because I do not like leaving anything behind. That's just one of my, I guess you could call OCD things. I like a clean field. And if I can collect it, then that's what I like to do. I want to make sure I'm doing that. And the thing I like about it the most is it's not an unreasonable pickup width, because as you can see I'm running by these other swaths and I'm not gathering anything from them, so it's not like it's a 15-meter pickup area. I don't care for that, but I'm just gonna do it just to test, but I don't think it'll pick up both of these at once, so maybe part of them. But see, oh yeah, see, I don't have a problem with that. That's not too excessive for me. It just allows for any kind of stragglers that are happening to be on a swath row. I don't know what that would be, wind row. So that they don't get left behind. That's what I'm more concerned about, is those little bitty pieces that just on the base game, the pickup is just not wide enough to get that whole mound, and I can't stand that. So anyhow, we'll get this field done here. We do not have a pickup yet. I need to go and get a bale pickup. But once we get these all baled up and all that, we'll go ahead and look at that land, and we'll talk about that real quick, and then that should do it for the day. But I'll go ahead and get these done, and then I'll be back with you here soon.
I can show you what love's supposed to feel like. I can show you what love's supposed to be. I can show you what love's supposed to feel like. I can show you, yeah, I can show you, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, there's the bell wrapping done. Not wrapping, but the baling done. And we just have a little bit less than, well, um, yeah, a little bit less, well, a little bit more than half of a bale. So we'll just go ahead and keep that on because I don't think I'll be doing anything else. Well, oh no, I am gonna cut some grass because the next thing I'm getting ready to show you is my idea for where I want to start off buying land. Uh, Again, it's kind of a scenic area, a little bit more than just looking at plain grass and trees. So let me jump out of the tractor here and do my little magic stuff. And let's take off and go for a flight here. It's just right over here, so it's just a couple squares over from where we're at right now. But I'd like to see uh, putting the cow farm or the cattle farm and all that right here. I mean, I just like this waterfall, and I know we're running through the water, but that's okay. I don't know if we're running or walking. Yeah, we're running. So, anyhow, but I just love this waterfall. It's a not real big waterfall, but it's just kind of something nice to look at. Maybe whenever we start building our house and all that, either put the house right over here where it's kind of sitting there looking at the waterfall where we can see that every morning. But I'm kind of right now I'm thinking about just putting the cow farm surrounding this, so we may not put our house over here unless we put our house on one side and maybe put the cow farm on the other and just run the fence by our house. But kind of just some thoughts. But anyhow, I think what we're gonna do is we'll go in here and I'm gonna go ahead and buy. And as you can see, that's almost half of what we have right now. But I'm going to go ahead and buy that square. And probably, I don't know if I'll record it and maybe make a time lapse of it. And that'll be our next episode. Or if I'll just do it and kind of get it done behind the scenes. But I want to go through here and do some mowing because we are going to need some cow food. I'm not sure how long it'll be before we can actually buy the cows because it's $150,000 for the cow farm, which the one I'm looking at, if I could, oh, you know what, I'm in the wrong spot. But the one I'm looking at is this one right here. I think it's a mod, but yeah, it says right there a mod. But it starts off at 250 cows. But as you can see, there's a lot of trees around here, so it's going to have to be placed a little bit out away from the area if we don't go ahead and cut the trees before we do that. But I'm trying to keep this moving along because I don't want to make it too boring for everybody with monotonous tasks like mowing and tree trimming, tree cutting, and so forth. So I mean, I'm probably going to do some stuff off camera behind the scenes, and then that way, you know, you're just kind of in on all the important fun stuff. But anyways, so for now, we're just going to go ahead and call that a day. We've bought the land. Now we just need to, we're going to have to get some fields made pretty quick so we can start getting some crop done, and start making some money. And also something else I am going to do, I need to go down here. Oops, I guess I'll say that. But I am going to, I never do this, so it's kind of surprising to me even to do it. But I am going to turn seasonal growth off for now. just so we can get this moving. This way we can go ahead and grow crops. See, it's a grow and harvest anytime now. I prefer to use a crop calendar. Just keeps it kind of real for me. But we need to build up some money and we need to get moving on crops. So I'd like to get this cow farm placed as soon as possible. But whenever we do that, I'll probably also buy another cow pen, I guess they call it. A cow stable, because I want to put the baby cows in a different location. See, I think this one here is one that's just I'm not even sure what they call that, but it's pasture, and you basically just place the little feeding area right here, but it only has to be fed hay, straw, or whatever. And yeah, it does need water, but I want to put something down so we're not feeding TMR, the mixed rations. I don't want to feed that to the little cows because they don't need it. We're just going to give it to our milking cows, kind of like in the real world. They don't feed the premium feed to the dry cows or to the baby calves. It goes to the milking cows. So we're going to try to follow that as realistically as I can. I'm not going to get crazy with realism. There's limits by the game and there's limits by my knowledge. But for now, that's going to be it. We'll go ahead and call this a day. And again, as I said, I'm going to go ahead and get over and do some mowing. So we'll have to buy some mowers. And then I guess we'll just see you next time. So until we meet again, have a great day and stay safe out there.